was sought after by environmental groups, by the Upper San Pedro River Partnership, City of Sierra Vista, Tombstone, Hereford, Fort Huachuca. They all identified it as one of the best, most environmentally sensitive properties in the country. And it was 4,000 acre-feet of water a year being sucked out of the water, being sucked out of the river. So it was absolutely in the public interest. It's something that everyone's going after long before I became a congressman. Okay, and that's why we were trying to help save Fort Huachuca and help save the river at the same time by saying, hey, you know, people need to take a look at this. You need to go talk to the Nature Conservancy. You need to talk to the Upper San Pedro Partnership and see that this is certainly something in the public interest the federal government wants.
Do you think this is just is it a big misunderstanding? So how did it become?
Well, I don't know if it's a misunderstanding. It's a deliberate act to smear my name, to smear my family, to go after me at the 11th hour. A poll comes out and shows me 13 points up. So it's very much a desperate act. And what people need to understand is I acted in the public interest. I looked for the betterment of the good. I was taught the land. I was taught that the alfalfa field sucked 4,000 acre-feet of water out of the San Pedro. It was drawing down the river and killing the river. I was taught this by the conservationists. I was encouraged to do the deal. At the minute anybody questioned my motives or my heart, I recused myself and passed the draft to Congressman Colby, who was enthusiastic about supporting it. So I think as the truth begins to come out over the next couple of days, you're going to see this turn a little bit. You're going to see the worm turn a little bit on my opponent.
I know you have to go. Speaking of truth,
a statement on the record saying that there are holes in the story that came out from the New York Times and the Washington Post and all the people who wrote yesterday that claim that law enforcement officials have been pursuing this. I can't speculate, but it lends itself to the fact that this was something that was initiated by my opponent, and it's something that's being pushed for political gain. Absolute disgraceful politics at its worth. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Go for it.
It's good to be with you guys in all Casa Grande and being at this Republican event and seeing so many enthusiastic faces all getting ready to turn out for the big election day. So it was great to be with you, and I'm grateful to be here in Casa Grande and working with the mayor and all the city officials to try and work hard for our schools and our roads and the many projects that we're collaborating on. So I feel very fortunate to be with everybody tonight. Yeah, I've always tried to act first and foremost in the public interest. Always tried to act with a pure heart. There is an accusation that my father, who served this country for 34 years, who was a major general down at Fort Huachuca, Arizona, that I acted in his favor. That land down there was something way before I became a congressman, and all I've tried to do is save the river and save Fort Huachuca. I've never, ever tried to act in the interest of others. It was despicable, and it's...
And the Arizona Republic is going to be amending their story?
Well, we're told that the Department of Justice has issued a statement in which they say come out are full of holes, and we're looking forward to reading that.
Do you believe it is a smear campaign from your opponent?
I believe that was something that initiated by my opponent. We know that she tried to shop this smear campaign around for 10 days or so prior to the papers running with it, and we were up in the polls. We're up 13% in the polls, and we think a desperate act.
Buy the land. You said you've had it for a while.
Yeah, I never owned the land. I have no interest in the land, absolutely none. And it was owned by an investment group down in Sierra Vista. It was sucking 4,000 acre-feet of water out of the river, and the Nature Conservancy wanted to buy it. I had there's proof of ownership at all in any of it, and had nothing to do with it other than what the Nature Conservancy told me that they wanted it. The conservation groups down there wanted it.